Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gisette. For those of you that have recently subscribed or come across this video and don't know who I am a girl trying to conceive. Well, that was trying to conceive for just about 2 years. I went through a lot of struggles, and for all those struggles and videos, you can go ahead and look at my previous videos. I am now in my first trimester. I will be 9 weeks tomorrow. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video for women out there who are in their first trimester and who are battling with the changes in their skin. This is something different that I'm doing, and it's still dedicated for women like myself who are in their first trimester. And if you aren't pregnant and you just want to try this makeup look, then welcome. So basically what's going on is that my skin has changed so much. I used to be super oily, like in my T-zone. I used to have a very mattifying foundation, and it worked for me. I was using the Makeup Revolution foundation. It was super matte, and I really liked it. It worked very well for me. But while I was in Colombia and while I've come back, I noticed that I can't use that foundation anymore because I'll see how dry it is. So now my face is going more into dry than oily. So I still did get something because I tend to get oily around here when I have makeup on. So I had to get a different primer, which I will be getting into when we start this video. So if you want to see what new makeup go-to routine that I have now that I'm in my first trimester, then please keep watching. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with is my primer. I have been using this primer, I want to say, for almost 2 weeks, and I actually like it. It's actually been helping me, so I don't have any complaints. I wanted to make sure I tried this out before I recommended it to you guys. This is the Tarte High Performance Naturals Poreless Mattifying Primer. I do notice that my pores are bigger in my cheek area, and when I put foundation over it, like, you just see like the little holes, and with this it looks really smooth, so I really like that. Before I put this on, I do want to let you guys know that I went ahead and I put on my my morning moisturization, I don't know what you want to call it, but I have my eye cream and I have my face cream on for more in-depth on what I do, like what I wash my face with, what I use for toner, what I moisturize, and what my eye cream is. Then just comment below and I'll do a separate video for that. I'll make it my morning and nighttime routine for you guys if you're interested in seeing that. That's also helped a lot when it comes to the changes of my skin during this pregnancy. So sometimes I'll go ahead, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling really dry, I use the Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer Water. So all I do is I take it and just put it all over, and then it doesn't make me feel like I'm super dry, and then I just let that dry completely, and then that's it. And it smells like coconut. It smells like I'm going to the beach, which I really like. And also, I want you guys to see this video as if I were getting ready in the morning. I don't like to take long when it comes to me doing my makeup. Number one, because I've learned that men don't like to wait when you're doing your makeup. So Angel is one that, like, he's like, oh, makeup, here we go, I have to sit here for hours. So if we're going somewhere nice, obviously, then I take the time, like, to really take a long time and get ready. But for me to just, like, want to have makeup on days that I feel like I just need a little bit of makeup, I like it to be really quick. So right now, Angel's on his way to pick me up, so I want to show you guys how fast and simple and easy this is. And I know there's a lot of women out there who are moms already and who are pregnant as well, and have kids, and they have to go to work and stuff like that. So this is good for people, women like that as well, that want to be that are on the go and they want to do a makeup routine that's super quick. So with that being said, I'm going to stop chit-chatting and I'm just going to start. So yeah, I prime my face with the primer water, and now I'm going to take this, and it's like a silicone base. I have a mirror here, by the way. So it's like a silicone base, and you just work with it in the way that it goes. Once you put it on, you'll see you can't like rub around because it feels weird. And don't mind my face getting red because every time I touch my face, my neck, or my chest, it gets super red. And I like to tap this under my eye area because, like I said, I do tend to get very oily in my T-zone, and it mostly happens like on my nose and under my eyes and around here in the corners. So this is where I like to put this. And as you can see, I don't go everywhere with this. I don't go into my areas where I'm dry. So I'm mostly dry like around here, all around out here, and over here. Like I can feel it. But for the most part, I do recognize I have nice skin. I don't break out a lot, except now that I'm pregnant, I'll have a breakout here and there. And then I'll see the scar of it stay and linger. But other than that, I'm pretty lucky. So the foundation I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation 24-hour fresh wear. Has a sunscreen SPF of 25. I'm in the shade 460. And I use the, I want to say what, this beauty blender is not a beauty blender. It's from Sonia Kashuk. And I really like this beauty blender. It works really well. And it's way cheaper than the rest, and I like it to be big. So I already wet it so it's damp. So I'll take like one pump and I'll work with it, and I'll start putting it on my cheeks, and then I'll put it under my eyes, and I bring it under my chin into my neck. Now if you want really full coverage because you do have a lot of acne or scars, then go ahead and, like, you know, you can do multiple layers of this. But me, I just do it in the places that I see that I need it. So I'm gonna do the other side now, and I just pretty much just put it everywhere, and I make sure to put it down on my neck because I want it to blend in nicely. Putting it on my forehead. I would say this foundation is thin. It's not super heavy on the skin. And I was like, with my Makeup Revolution, I wasn't like, I liked it a lot, but I would feel it on my skin, and I hate when I feel like I have makeup on my skin all day and I feel like it's like sticky. I don't know, like ever since I got pregnant, my skin changed. So obviously, you know, things that I used on a regular basis just wasn't working for me. And I don't, you know, I do like full coverage, but I have noticed that during my pregnancy, I do like the feel of like something light instead. So like I said, I'm gonna go more under my eyes with this, just to cover a little more, and over my nose. And one big problem that I have is makeup will always break on my nose. Like I will always see that at the end of the day, and it's so annoying. But I have a trick for that as well, even though I haven't perfected that issue. It's still something that I can do, and it helps. Okay, so now that I'm done putting this on, I don't know if you can see the difference, but now that I'm done, I'm just gonna grab my makeup bag. I'm gonna be grabbing my stuff from my makeup bag. So now what I like to do is I like to grab my concealer. I'm going to talk about a few concealers actually that I've been using, and you guys can try out as well. So it really depends on how I feel during the day. So the three concealers that I've been working with is the Huda Beauty The Overachiever Concealer, and I have this in Don't know what shade. Cookie Dough. Shade Cookie Dough. I use the Flower Beauty in, oh, let's see if it's here, in Light. And the new L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear concealer, and this is in the shade Cashmere 360. Just make sure you look down below in the description bar, because I'll be putting in all this information, so that way you guys don't have to keep like going back in the video to look for it. So with this L'Oreal concealer, it's really white, so when I want to brighten up, that's when I put a few dots, and I would do that. But I think I need to try this in a different color to see if I love it. I feel like it's really full coverage, which is really good. Obviously it says full wear, so I think I need a darker color, so that way I can like go with it, because I don't like really bright under eyes. I used to, but now I like more of the natural look. The Flower Beauty I love. It's more mattifying, and so is the L'Oreal. I like this a lot. Once again, I use this to brighten, but it's not super full coverage like the L'Oreal one is. And then the Huda Beauty is the one that I'm going to be using today. It's more like my natural skin tone, but it still conceals. It's very creamy, so because of that, I now put powder over. I don't bake. No, I don't do no baking. I just put powder on top to set it, and that's it. So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty, and it has a really nice cold applicator, which I love. So I just take it and I put it under my eyes in the formation of my under eye. And excuse the faces I'm making. So I just do this. I look great now, don't I? And I'll take the same beauty blender, and I'll take the little cone side, and I just dab it in. And I bring it all the way to my temple. I kind of do like a fake wing. That's how I kind of do my concealer, under eye concealer. And this has really good coverage. It's just that it's so creamy that I thought I was really gonna need, like, that's why I grabbed the L'Oreal, because I wanted to try something else, because even though this has great coverage, I could have gone a shade lighter, but when I went to exchange it at Sephora, they wouldn't let me because I didn't have a receipt and there was no way to look it up and whatever, but they didn't let me, so I still work with it because it still conceals really good. So for instance, today I'm feeling like, so during this first trimester while I've been pregnant, I keep getting like dark circles under my eyes and like bags and stuff like that, and I look really tired. So like today, for instance, that I'm concealing with this one, I feel like I need it to be a little brighter. So I will go over, I'll take the L'Oreal and I'll just dot like that. Just 2 little dots, and then I'll go over that. See how bright it is already? Like, it's so bright. I got like a really light shade. So I basically do the same way, as you can see that line. I do the same thing. And I just work it in. Now that it's worked in, I'll take the excess and I will go over my eyes as well. Again, over my lid, because I still want it to kind of go in together. I don't conceal anywhere else. I don't put concealer anywhere else. That's all I do. So now what I will do is I'm going to be taking this BH Cosmetics 115 brush. I like it because it's pointy, it's very dome, and it's very dense. And then I take my Kat Von D powder. This is the Lock-It setting powder in translucent. And I'll show you guys exactly what I do. So I'll take it, let me bring it up. So I take it, there's powder on top, and I just press, see, just like that. And I just pack it in like that. And then I'll go here in my area where I know that I will get oily, and I'll put that powder and I'll pack it in there as well. Just like that. Because it gets really into the corners and I really like that. So there we go. I'll put it on top of my nose so it doesn't break. And I just kind of like extend by doing that in these creases. And wow. Then I just take this big fluffy brush. This is just, I don't know, it's a powder brush that I saw. It was really cheap and I like the color and stuff and how big it is. So I'll just go like this, take the excess, and I'll just bring it all over my face, because I use that for this always, so there might be like a little bit of lingering powder, so I just go over everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my eyebrows, and I used the Catrice Cosmetic Eyebrow Stylist, and this is in Brown Eyed Peas. And then I also did my lashes. I just used mascara, the one from MAC. This is the long one. I don't have the name of it, but it's just the one that looks like a really... Sorry. He's just eating pasta that I made last night. He's obviously slurping it. Ah, that shit is good. So just look for the mascara that looks like a lipstick, but it's like elongated, and that's the one. I really do recommend that. I don't like to spend more than $10 on mascara, and that's $18, but I really do like it. It makes a huge difference. So now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Don't Be Afraid to Dazzle. This is like a little palette. It has a highlight and a contour shade, and it's more on the gray tone side, so I go ahead and just kind of contour slash bronze in a way. So I just go there and do that. I just put it all around here just to give myself a little bit of dimension. Just a little. I don't go crazy. I used to really go crazy with makeup, but now I don't. And like I said, because I don't like to make him wait. And I try to be as quick as possible, and he hates me having a whole bunch of makeup, so I try to compromise with him. But I just wanted to show you guys how quick and easy this is. And since my skin has changed while being pregnant, like, this is really working out for me. And when I get my hot flashes, like I'm getting one now, and I sweat, I don't have to worry about my makeup breaking through. So yeah, this is what I do. And that's pretty much it. I make sure to bring it down on my neck because you want the colors to flow. And I bring it down on my neck, like I said, and under my chin. So then now what I do is I go in with my favorite blush bronzer. And I use the Milani Luminoso blush. And it just gives a really nice little glow. And this is a MAC brush. It's just a blush brush, nothing special. And I just smile a little, and you see how pretty, and it gives you like an instant highlight, just like that. And I put just a little on my nose, because if I put too much, then it's gonna break my foundation and stuff. And then finally, what I like to do is I like to use, and this I use like depending, like if it's really sunny out here in Tampa, I'll use it. If I feel like I might need it, I'll use it, or I'll just take it with me once I notice that like I'm sweating or it's a little sticky outside. But it's been really nice. But I'll go ahead and use it just so you guys can see how I use it. And it's the Urban De-Slick makeup setting spray, and this is really good for oily skin. This is a travel size, and it's gonna last you a really long time, so you don't need to go and splurge and spend a lot of money on the big one when you could just get the little one. So I go all around with it, and I kind of leave my eyes closed because you really want it to set into every single thing. And then that's it, and it's on there, and I'm all done. So honestly, with me talking, with Angel coming home and giving me a bite of his chicken wrap, and me talking and stuff like that, and with him and being a little distracted, bless you, literally with me, if I wasn't talking, if I wasn't filming, if I wasn't talking to you guys right now, I would be doing this, and it would literally take me 10 minutes, probably less. So this is a really good look that you guys can use on the run. It's my go-to makeup routine, and it's really quick, like I said, and the products last really good. So I've been testing these products out ever since I came back from Colombia for 2 weeks now, and I feel like that's a good amount of time for me to give you guys a good review. I really like the foundation. It's really lightweight. I used to never set my under eyes with a powder because I don't like the cakey look, but it doesn't make me look cakey throughout the day, and it really does help with the oils not popping out and me not looking shiny. So I do stay matte all day, and I really like it as well. So just to show you guys how good it lasts, I'm not going to do anything throughout the day because I don't take my makeup with me. Honestly, I will take my lipstick, but I'm just not going to put one on right now because I want you guys to see this natural look. But you could put any type of nude lipstick. You can really bring it up and put a red if you want to, and it wouldn't be too much. So what I'm going to do is I have a ton of things to do today with Angel. I'm probably going to do a live tonight. I'm going to edit this video too. But before I take off the makeup, I will show you guys what it looks like. So I will check back in with you guys. It is 1:30, as you can see. So I'll come back sometime later tonight, and I will show you guys how the makeup wore, so that you guys can see. I don't use blotting wipes. I don't retouch my makeup. I don't put powder throughout the day. I don't do anything, like I said. And I'm a person that always likes to lean on their face and like do this. You guys see that a lot when I do the live. So I will check back in with you guys tonight, so that way you guys can see how the makeup held up, how the foundation held up. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop rambling. So glad that I'm back. I'm glad that I'm filming this for you guys. I'll see you guys later on tonight. Bye. Okay, so it's 9:55, and this is what my makeup looks like at the end of the day. So it stayed on really well. A little shiny here and here, but it's nothing crazy. I feel like it looks just the same, just that I look tired now. But everything, I'm zooming in, you see how my nose is a little shiny, but it didn't break apart. See, it's like, you see shiny. I'm trying to not be too into the light. Let's see. Too dark. I guess here's pretty normal, but as you can see, I'm looking at the viewfinder so I can see myself, but it doesn't feel heavy or sticky or anything, and it still looks pretty good for being so many, like a while later. I was in the car, windows down, walked around a little, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something different and something that I thought I'd do for all my first trimester ladies out there who are trying to figure out their skin and trying to figure out their makeup routine, or even for moms out there who are on the go and need a really quick makeup routine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like to see more of these videos, then definitely let me know. I plan to do a the next video, well, not the next video, but one of the videos that I plan on doing really soon is gonna be I want to do like a Fashion Nova haul for like a maternity edition of it. I want to see, I'm big on saving money, and if you're pregnant and like, you know, you obviously start to show like me, then you obviously want to get clothes that's gonna fit you. It's gonna be loose, or it's gonna fit comfortably around your belly without being uncomfortable, and without obviously spending so much money. So I feel like Fashion Nova has decent prices. I'm not crazy about their shipping, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's one of the videos that I have coming up soon. But like I said, if you like these kind of videos that have to do with makeup and something quick that you can do, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video. I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much.